Can you just walk me through why this team was able to bounce back in the way that you guys did over the course of the last 7 days?
Just a lot of connection and maturity. Like I said, like I've always said, older group. We've been there, done that. We've had our fair share of adversities, successes. We just know how to, how to do the right things. That's the bottom line. Like we knew Saturday, we knew today was coming, no matter how we felt, and so we maximized every single moment we had throughout the week. So we didn't have that feeling again. Last Saturday, and we did that. And so we prepared the right way and stayed the course. And we knew green only grows in the valley, and that's what we did. Thank God, man. Just thank Jesus for being so faithful, for allowing us to go through those things just to grow our faith. It was. That's where the true success is, man. It's just our character and our faiths and our love for each other is just so deep, and man, like confident group. Like we didn't waver at all throughout the all the scrutiny and criticism throughout the week. We just we did the right things, man. Credit to Coach Beal right there. Like he keeps us all together.
Coach Beal with David Beck?
Never. We just see it in practice. He just does it. He's been there, done that. Yeah. He did it at Purdue a year ago. This week, really, week 5 or 6, I don't know. But confidence with and so grateful for him, his talents, and for him coming here just out of high school, and so happy for him, his family, and just that whole operation on that field goal. That's such a cool deal, and it's just very grateful that he's on our side for sure. He's a baller.
Do you watch, or you wait and listen for the crowd noise, or how do you take it?
Yeah, I watched. I went up to Lane Hansen. I was like, "How you feel?" You feel great. I've never a doubt, and I had confidence. Like, there's no reason for me not to watch. Those guys they do it every single day. They prepare the right way, and David's so talented. Like, it's just, so I had confidence. I was worried about USC's length. That they would get a hand up. Like they were very talented, and they look good off the bus. But yeah, they just. Our guys did the right things. Here we are.
At this point, like Justin Bogue, like half of his catches are touchdowns.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon is he maybe in those situations?
Yeah, I think we're going in the 4th, and Coach Sept came up to me and was like, what guys do you want in? I was like, we were getting in the red zone. I was like, I want J-Bo in over first of all, because he's such a friendly target down there. His ability to beat, press man coverage and to bend, and his catch radius, like he's just so friendly down there. And to be quite honest, it wouldn't matter who was in there for that play. Like, it was so open, and it was a great scheme by Coach Lenny, and I just had to do my job. But I can miss with him in the game, and he makes me right. So special player, going to only keep getting better, and just had a lot of fun with him out there. Yeah.
What did that feel wide receiver now?
Sure, I can do it all, man. I catch the ball every play, in the shotgun. So yeah, I've had a lot of reps. We've been practicing that since fall camp, and just so cool to when that play call came in, man, I just got ecstatic because I knew it was going to work, and shout out to everybody around me, man. Hank made a great throw, and it seemed like the ball was up there for so long, and just had to look it in, trust my rules, trust just being an athlete. But yeah, it was so fun. I'll remember it forever,
What did that mean to you to walk off the field with your brothers there after a win like that?
I mean, those people are just the only people who keep me going in weeks like we had last week, through so many emotions, feelings, and so easy to get discouraged. Just those people who just encourage me, who love me for who I am, not even as a football player, and for them to come up here every single week from Mississippi, I play hard for them. I really do. And start my parents, my brothers, my friends. Just, they love me and I love them, and grew up with them. And a big reason why I play the way I do, I just want to make them proud. So just walking out of the game with them in the tunnel, like that was such a special memory. Wish I could just capture that moment in a bottle and just have it forever. But just so awesome, man.
What did you make of Coach Beal talked about Coach Lenny's game plan and the way he approached this week? What did you make of what he was able to put together with Coach Miller, particularly the offensive line?
Yeah, they just went to work. They just try to address the things that need to be addressed, and here we are. Credit to offensive line for myself and those guys felt it the most, along with the staff, obviously, and we prepared the right way. They put a great plan together to be physical, and that was such a big emphasis to strain and to be tough and to make it a street fight, and that's what we did. We took the fight to them through all the easy ways. It was to be discouraged, to feel down about ourselves, to feel bad about ourselves. We knew this day was coming. We had to toughen up, set our jaw, and that's what we did. We made the most of it, and we're going to keep on making the most of it through successes, through lows, because we've seen them both. And so we know how to do the right things.
That big hit that just knocked the wind out, the only sack that just knocked the wind out of you?
Yeah, that was probably the hardest hit I've ever taken in my career, to be quite honest. I mean, I usually see guys for sure, but their coordinator did a good job scheming something up. And sometimes when you get hit, when you just don't expect it, sometimes it's not as bad, but the hit itself didn't hurt. When it drove me to the ground, my head kind of hit the turf, but it just kind of shocked me, and it hurt. So not necessarily the wind knocked out of me, but it just hurt overall. So it took me a minute to kind of get my bearings. Just kept going though. Just keep on going.
Just look at the first player since 1999 to throw for a touchdown, rush for a touchdown, and catch a ball. I mean, do defenses need to be scared about what you bring to the table at a number of different spots?
Maybe 2 different areas, but probably not catching the football. But I just do what I have to do to make the play. God's gifted me with great abilities and talents, and I just try to maximize it to the best of my ability. But to be able to use my legs, that's a big deal for me to be able to threaten defenses that way. Hopefully to continue that. I think it's just such a good weapon for us. And then obviously, my offensive line gave me so much time back there to make plays. In the past game, and we maximized every single play. We made some mistakes, obviously, but cool to have that and that feather in my cap to kind of do all 3. It's just really cool. All glory to God.
Get your perspective of do one more after this. So,
say what?
can we get your perspective of Caden's long touchdown run?
Yeah, it was kind of a dual screen that we had going on. A little flare screen to the field, and kind of a tunnel screen to the left, and I was just reading my keys. The mic pressured the defensive end of the field, kind of rushed the passer and flipped it out there, 2-over-2 blockers to the field, and those are the guys who made it happen. Those 2 perimeter guys blocking it up, and Caden just took off like he did in Minnesota like 2 years ago, and just people doing the right things. It's the bottom line. It's execution, and I did the right thing. Offensive line did the right thing. Perimeter guys did the right thing. Caden did the right thing, and Caden ran fast. I just prayed that he didn't step out of bounds. We thought he did, and then seeing the replay, we were just all so excited. So it was cool.
Not only did you guys put away last week, but you had the 2 fumbles that fairly, big plays in the game. Was there conversation? How did you guys not let those derail otherwise a really productive offensive day?
Yeah, it was tough because we know USC is such a great offense. They're going to score points, and we knew we had to maximize all our opportunities down there. So it was very difficult, but we've become so friendly with adversity. It's just all we have is the moment that's ahead of us. How do we react to it? And it was tough. We'll learn from it, obviously, and it was easy to get discouraged, and from home you kind of were just naturally. But just trusted in the next play, one play mentality. Trusted the defense. Just credit USC, man, just ballers on that sideline. So really great team, and just did what we had to do to maximize the next opportunity, because you can't affect the past. You can learn from it. Kept moving forward. Older group can make that happen.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you.